Riverside was my first job, and I was attracted to Riverside because of the spirit that I found here to really push the neurosciences to a level that is unusual for a community hospital. One of the first physicians who I met here was Dr. Sanderson. Dr. Sanderson from the beginning struck me as a very inspirational person. You have to think about an interventional radiologist with decades of experience who has performed interventional procedures throughout the development of this field in the entire body.
Neurosciences really took a leap forward when Dr. Sanderson, who was one of our attending radiologists, left his practice at Riverside and moved to the University of Virginia to become a fellow, which at the time, given his age, he was in his 60s if I'm not mistaken, was an extremely bold and atypical move. But he was interested in learning how to treat strokes, aneurysm, and other treatments through the blood vessels, which is where I treat them by coming from above. He wanted to learn how to treat them from within because that appeared to be sort of a technology that was gaining momentum and was going to become the preferred way of treating a lot of things, particularly aneurysms and then later strokes. And he came back and started to do that at Riverside, and that was when our stroke care really sort of took off.
When it comes to taking care of those we love right here at home, it was the neurosciences world that really registered with me. It's dependent on how good the people are right here at home. And that spoke to me, that still speaks to me. Recognition for Frank is very easy. Number one, he's my dear love. But number two, I have had the opportunity to listen to and to watch patients come to him and voice their appreciation. And then along came a night where Frank's brother, who sadly had already had a stroke, took a really bad fall, and he was airlifted to Riverside Regional. Now again, it wasn't his stroke immediately that brought him there, but it was the outgrowth of his stroke. It was a fall, and getting a chance then to sit and watch the care team, the various parts of not necessarily the interventional team, but there was spine surgery involved by Dr. McAllister. There was physical therapy involved by the amazing group of physical therapists who spend weeks and months working with stroke patients after their stroke. There was the neuropsychology. There was so much that we then, both of us, Frank and I both, as long-term, he a clinician, I an administrator, I a developer, somebody who saw the value of figuring out the pieces and putting them together. All of a sudden we're sitting and watching it, and we're awestruck what it feels like to be a patient's family.
This gift was made out of love for Dr. Sanderson, but also with the flexibility to use it as Riverside sees fit. When a donor trusts us with a gift like this, unrestricted to benefit a service line or a program, that allows us to respond to opportunities. The trust in our leaders and our physicians to use that money as we need it so that we are doing the best for our communities, wow, that's a huge vote of confidence.